Hi, how are you?
Hi, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening, how are you?
I'm good, ma'am. Well,
I'll introduce myself, then you can go next. So, my name is Saurya, and I'm currently living in Pune. What about you?
I'm Arun Kumar Gupta, and I'm
Okay,
from UP, Devariya.
okay.
Yes, ma'am. And currently, I'm living in Delhi
You're living in
for a job.
Delhi.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So, you're living in Delhi for your education or for your work? What purpose?
For a job purpose.
You're working in Delhi.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And you're originally from UP, right?
Yeah, basically, I'm from UP.
So, how long have you been in Delhi?
Uh, Around 6 years,
That's a
six
pretty
years
long
plus.
time. That's a pretty long time. Great.
Yeah.
So, do you like living in Delhi?
Actually, I don't like to live in Delhi, but
Okay.
there is a survival reason, so that's why I live in Delhi.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, I like to live in my village.
Okay, because I mean, you obviously have that soft corner, right?
Yes.
Have you visited places in Delhi? Like, have you been around?
Yes, there are a lot of visited places like Qutub Minar, Jama
Qutub Minar.
Masjid, Lal
Mm-hmm.
Killa, Akshardham
Mm-hmm.
Temple, Raj
Mm-hmm.
Ghat,
That is
and
true.
Chandni Chowk.
That is true. So, do you have any favorite place out of all the places that you mentioned?
These all are the favorite place, and I all and I visit 4 or 5 times to all places. Visited, sorry.
You have visited. Yes, exactly.
Yes,
All
yes.
right, that is nice. I am actually originally from Delhi. That is why I was asking. All right. Okay.
Okay.
So, sorry.
Are you also from Delhi?
Yes, yes, I am from Delhi. I have only recently moved to Pune for my education.
For which purpose?
Education, education.
Education. Okay. But there is available all things. Then why you need to move Pune?
That is true. That is very true. I actually really because I've always lived in Delhi all my life. I was born there. I was brought up there. I just wanted to explore some place outside of Delhi. That is why.
Okay. So do you decide from yourself or decided by
No,
the?
no, no. Obviously, my parents were also supportive of it. They also had the same logic that people move to Delhi for education and you're moving out, right? But they understood. I actually have a lot of relatives here in Pune as well. So that is why it was not that big of a deal. And Pune is also a very pretty city. Like
So
after living in Delhi all my
which
life,
one is the most developed and most educational and all these things? Which one is the best? Like Delhi and Pune.
obviously Delhi, any day, like the type of metro line that Delhi has. Like I never had to pay a lot of transportation cost, right? I could reach anywhere by metro. But here in Pune, I have to go by cab, which I never did in Delhi, because Pune has like very less lines of metro, right? So I will say that connectivity and transportation is something that is expensive here. But Pune has a very pretty weather,
Okay,
but
so
Delhi has
do you
very
have
extreme.
any plan for the future to come Delhi and spend our whole times?
I mean, yeah, currently like I'm doing my BTech. So afterwards, sure, my parents live there, my entire family lives there. So I visit Delhi very often. During the entire COVID time, I was in Delhi.
In COVID time?
Yes, my college was online, so that is why. All right. Okay. So I believe the topic that has been assigned to us is anger and anger management. Right.
Uh, just right.
Yes. So are you someone who's a short-tempered person?
Yeah, many times, but I don't remember that.
Okay. What do you mean by that? How come you don't remember after getting that?
Uh, I think it is not a memorable thing, so we no need to
Okay.
remember them.
Fair enough. So I mean, so what do you think? Like, what do you think are the major reasons behind getting angry?
Maybe they are enemies, frustrated with anyone's, or they will face any other types of issues. Maybe they have some other issue. Maybe they have fight with our colleagues, our families, and anyone's.
That is true.
So that's why they'll anger to anyone's. And yeah, this is the reasons.
See this
This is
when
the
you use.
major reasons.
Okay, see, I will give you a quick correction because you made this mistake twice. So, see, when you're saying this is the reasons, so when you use the word this, it's this is used with single word and these is used with plural words, plural subject, right? So, when you're saying this is the reason, that is correct. These are the reasons if you mean to say it in plural, right?
Okay, right.
Right. Or you can't say another things. You can say you must say another thing because you're referring to one thing, right? Another, as in there's one, then there's another, other one, right? So you're referring to one thing at one time. Focus on what the subject is. The subject is singular, so it should be this. The subject is plural, it should be these, right?
These. Yeah.
Yes, ESE. Similarly, like this is actually something that you is used for position, right? For example, this rubber band, right? Because this is closer to me, right? That is why I will say this rubber band, or let's say if I had multiple rubber bands, I will say these rubber bands,
Yeah, right, right,
right?
right.
Or let's say if I'm talking about something that is in a farther zone than me, like I'm sitting here and something is right there in front of me, right? So then I will not say this, I will say that because it's farther away. This is right in my hand, so I can say this, but that is far. So because it's farther away, so I will say that pen. And when that is plural, if my subject is plural, so I will say those pen.
Yes,
This
yes, right.
becomes these, that becomes those.
Right.
Right? This is for something closer to you, that is for something farther to you. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Alright. Okay. So that is why it should be this is another reason, major reason. That is what you were saying. Right.
Yes.
All right. Okay.